In the group stages of a World Cup, you have a safety net. A bad half or missed penalty can be fixed next week. But the second you step into the round of 32, that net shatters. When the margins are compressed to a single 90-minute window, outcomes are no longer decided purely by skill. They are shaped by split-second officiating flaws and pure, unadulterated chaos. On day 22 of the 2026 World Cup, those forces collided across 3 matches that redefined the tournament's trajectory. We saw the United States fight the officials, Spain dismantle a decade of history to crush Austria, and Portugal break Croatian hearts in stoppage time. Looking closely at these 3 results is the only way to see how World Cup dreams are actually built or destroyed. The United States advanced to the round of 16 with a 2-0 victory over Bosnia. Striker Balogun gave the U.S. an early lead with a composed first-half finish, and the defense effectively neutralized the Bosnian attack from there. But the win's narrative was hijacked. A catastrophic VAR misapplication led to Balogun's wrongful straight red card. The U.S. held on with 10 men, but the damage is done. Their star striker is now banned from the pitch for their crucial upcoming clash against Belgium. The Americans beat their opponent, but they didn't beat the system. They move into the next round with their tactical plan in tatters. Spain carried a massive burden into the round of 32. Despite their pedigree, this squad hadn't won a knockout match since their 2010 championship run. Early against Austria, they thought they had the lead through Cucurella, but the goal was waved off for goaltender interference. In past tournaments, that kind of setback might have invited panic, but today it triggered a clinical response. Following the disallowed goal, Spain went on a tear. Pedro Porro headed in an excellent cross for his first international goal, and Oyarzabal scored twice to finish off a 3-0 rout. The Spanish attack looked completely suffocating, prompting Lamine Yamal to declare after the match, "The World Cup starts now." With 3 goals in an hour, Spain turned a decade and a half of knockout anxiety into a statement of absolute dominance. Over in Toronto, Portugal and Croatia's matchup was defined entirely by its chaotic closing minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo pulled Portugal level in the second half with a penalty kick, officially pushing him into the World Cup's all-time top 10 scoring list. What followed was pure emotional whiplash. Croatia erupted in celebration when Josko Gvardiol found the back of the net late in the game, only for a VAR review to rule him offside and wipe the goal away. In the 94th minute, Portuguese substitute Goncalo Ramos connected with a cross from Rafael Leao, heading in the game winner to immediately break Croatian hearts. The final whistle signaled the end of the international road for 40-year-old midfield legend Luka Modrić, bowing out after leading his nation through 2 historic World Cup runs. In 90 minutes, the bracket essentially traded the sunset of one legendary era for the continued rise of another. As day 22 comes to a close, the landscape of the final 16 teams is completely reshaped. We have an American squad marching forward, but missing their best striker, a Spanish machine running at maximum efficiency, and a Portuguese side staying alive through the heroics of their bench. There is still one result pending. In Vancouver, Switzerland and Algeria kicked off at the deadline, with their feet rolling into tomorrow's recap. Getting out of the group stage is a feat of endurance, but the round of 32 is a crucible that forces an immediate changing of the guard. Who do you think steps into the void left by these departing legends? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown of that final match.